Okay. Lag much? I kind of want to play Blex. I haven't played this before. Prosperous New Year. Maybe I'll find some treasure under my house. Yeah, I want to play it. I want to play Blex. I want to play Blex. I think I want to play Blex. Yes, sir. Who doesn't like a Shieldred? I don't know what Spider Ham is. Journey's funny. Probably not gonna work out too well though. What? I could play Stick Fingers if I don't run Mana Dorks. That seems stupid though. No, 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 no. Mm, 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 mm. Top 7, yeah. Maybe not Cavern of Souls. I'm sure it'll do something. Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh yeah, Scrapyard. Regenerate insect, rat, squirrel, spider. Wait, isn't he an elemental or something? As a pest. Well, that's unfortunate. Hmm. Um. I guess Liliana the Last Hope's kind of interesting. Most of the time, it doesn't do much, I feel. I guess Breach. I don't normally play that one. Wait, what's crop rotation doing? I could put Dark Depths in here. I don't know if that's wise. Maybe it's just could just be free enough. There's nothing wrong with Spider Tribal? No. There's not enough spiders in the game. You can't really do that. Not even close. Unless you play that 5-color one. And then it's just Joda, but worse. I'm not doing that. I guess Bramble's fine. Tooth and Nail's another way. It's like a reanimate spell, but costs 9 and reanimates from the deck instead. Isn't that great? Isn't that what we all want? I could just put Velgavoth in there Hoarding Broodlord combo nonsense. Can't play the cool Eldrazi. Can only play the newer ones. Unfortunate. I could do Ulamog Arden. I think Vorinclex is maybe annoying enough. Hide behind a Platinum Angel. Other permanent control of Indestructible. You know, it's not impossible for this to do something, but unfortunately it can't be like the only thing in play. Like if it's your giant bomb, it doesn't do anything. It needs to... you need other things. It's not like Avacyn, unfortunately. If it was like Avacyn, it'd be great. Maybe we can get one person with it. Most of the time, I don't think it's going to matter. Who knows? Can try, I guess. Might have a curve issue here, huh? Just a little one, just a mild curve issue. Just itty bitty tiny. Spaghetti-o. Well, if it could block any number of creatures, you can't die when you cast it. It would just, you couldn't lose. It's like indestructible. It could be a 0/1. It's like no one can do anything. If it could just block the whole universe like that. I kind of like the Seek cards, actually. It's like the two, that one, and Spirited Simulacrum. Alright, let's think about it. How often... I don't know if there's any archetype that just folds to Platinum Angel. I don't think there's any commander I could ever reasonably play against that loses to Platinum Angels, so I probably shouldn't play it. Just, like, every single deck has something it can do about it. If there was like 20 or 30% of decks didn't have a clean answer, but I think every single deck does. I can't even think of a deck I've played that wouldn't have at least one answer to it. Eldest Reborn is definitely outclassed by now, but I like it. I like it. It's outclassed though. I shouldn't run it. I guess Tooth and Nail can get Walls of Bossing, say, and Platinum Angel at the same time. It's kind of stupid, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of stupid. We like stupid here. Return. Oh wait, I need defense alert. Right, yeah. How many goofy reanimate spells? Turn dark creature in your graveyard battlefield. Is area carry combos. Sure. Yeah, I guess Rezug is interesting. I don't have Saw in Half. Dagaboth is like $14. It's crazy to me. I think it's way more than Gristlebrand is. So I've never seen anyone play it on paper. I don't know where it would go. The card to me feels so bad. Maybe it's fine in multiplayer, I don't know. I kind of doubt it though. It's like, oh, just 3 opponents I can kill it instead of 1? Surely it'll do something. Hmm. 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 Well, I'd hardly call it busted, but you do usually win when you pull it off. I have no idea what I don't want. I guess casualties will work. Yeah, they can go. That can go. That's not what it does. It's how you go about doing it that you consider it busted. That's like saying door to nothingness is busted because you just tap it and win. No compromise, no questions asked. It's not about what it does, it's how you go about getting it in play. Is where we get busted. Like Entomb Reanimate is busted. Arden Ulamog is not. Yeah, I'm definitely not shaving a land, so... Maybe no Vile Entomber. Ooh, that's a little weird. That's okay, I guess. Well, but I want the simulacrum. I want it. It's so cool. The value. The value. Yeah, like Stick Fingers, it does the combo. Always has a ramp spell on turn 2. Always casts Stick Fingers turn 3. Always have the Reanimate turn 4. And they haven't changed that at all. I don't actually really consider that busted. There's plenty of things that interact with that. And that's about as fast as you can expect, other than the scam opener. It has resiliency, though. I have lost after answering it before. Embarrassingly so. Alright, fine. I'll take out the stupid column. I want to play it, though. It's so cool. Whatever. Alright, so... Blex. Yes. It doesn't have a green side. Doesn't exist. Don't even know what you're talking about. It's a mono black commander. The search for Blex. 4 mana sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards. Put any number into your hand and the rest in the graveyard. And you lose 3 life for each card you kept. So it's like a 4 mana weird Grim Tutor, kind of. You have like 5 cards on the top, and you Grim Tutor whichever ones you want. Get rid of the rest. There's a lot of black-green graveyard shenanigans to be done with that. The one I'm doing is reanimating giant dumb things, so I just don't put them to my hand. Another interesting thing is you can actually just put them to your hand and cast them, because it's still a green deck. So it's kind of cool, where you can reanimate things out fast, or you can ramp them out fast. Or you can ramp them out fast and then they die, and then you can reanimate them anyways. So I like both of those options. There's not a ton of reanimate spells in here. There's like 18 or so that you could run. I'm running like, I don't even know, 6? Maybe a little bit less? I'm not sure. But I could probably go more in that direction if I wanted to. I think we're just not going to start there. We'll see how often I have a worthwhile graveyard to consider that as a thing. But yeah, this got some funny things in here, like Wall. I don't expect this to really do much, but with Defense of the Heart and, what is it? Oh no, I'm doing that thing again where I make too many rows. Where is it? There it is. Tooth and Nail with Platinum Angel. I guess these two in play at the same time is funny. It's indestructible. There's plenty of ways around this, but if you're up against a certain deck, you can just maybe do that. I don't know. Yep. Alright. Send it. I like Violent Tumor more than Snake Mom, but it's still weird. It's still weird. I kind of wish Snake Mom was the 4-mana one, though. It has Death Touch. That, you know, it just sits there with Death Touch. I think there's something about that. Oh, sweet. It's one of my favorite commanders. Love it. So they're doing the ramp thing, where we're doing the ramp and reanimate. This is a hand of all time. It only has one black source. Oh, man, that's a shame. Oh, yeah, I have crop rotation in here, but I didn't put the crop rotation cards in here. Whoops. Alright, I'll probably take this out. I'm surprised I didn't see that. Or maybe I did and I didn't care. Alright. Time to play some totally honest, straightforward Magic against Fellow. I'm sorry, what is that? Choose one that has been chosen. 2 damage to a creature. Tap, sack. Okay, well that's cool. I like that. I will use the mana now to do this so I don't lose my ability to do it. So it's got a shock and then a thing. Do you use it now? Surely you use it now, right? Okay, they don't use it now. Huh. I'm always killing this if given the opportunity. I'm always killing it. Well, I'll take this opportunity to blow up your land. Your funny land. Very strange. Beast Whisperer. Alright, they're going down... They're going down an honest path here. Love to see it. Molt Tender... Alright, let's play... I guess I just play Cruelty. Yeah, we can play Cruelty, and then I can, like... Blex. Opponent only had one creature in their hand. Although they, I mean, they have Spell in the command zone, so... Yeah, they drew a drew a land. Well, they drew a triple land, I guess. They drew the old repeating. Whatchamacallit. Alright, they should now kill the Mystic. Okay, they didn't kill the Mystic. Should have probably did that. I guess they still can, actually. Alright, so I can put Buried Alive into my hand. I actually kind of forgot I could do that. I forgot that it can just find the thing to reanimate on its own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this. No, let's double up on nonsense. We're gonna double up on nonsense. I'm gonna have defense in play, and I'm also gonna Buried Alive with the reanimate in play. So there's just like 2 very annoying things. What do I Buried Alive, though? Because defense will still want something in the... I guess I could keep the Wall and Platinum Angel for the defense, and then put into the graveyard truly nonsensical things. This should have died 10 years ago. Let's put you... Lumra's pretty good enabler here. No, let's just go with things I haven't really played with in a while. Because I'm so far ahead, I don't feel terribly concerned. about my opponent doing anything about this. They can't really play a creature. Okay, looks like they're going to play a creature. Oh, wait. Oh, no, they still can. They don't. Wise beyond their years. Vorinclex? I think my opponent's in part doing the quest. So, what if I just let him do some of the quest while I get to do whatever I want? Yeah, my opponent is definitely... I think my opponent's trying to do the quest. Is it like they're tapping things? Tapping things, playing snow cards, food tokens. Alright, yeah, it's all coming together. My opponent's playing, like, the entire achievement requirement at the same time kind of deck. I'm feeling festive. We can just chill until they give up on their own volition. And I just don't have to attack them, so I can help them do their quests. Is that boosting? Is that bannable? Can I get banned for boosting? Am I not allowed to help people? What is that? Okay. Oh, opponent. I was going to let you do whatever you wanted until I guess you gave up. Rip. I'm glad Svella is the commander of choice there. Love to see it. People are going to play Svella. Those are the cool ones. The Jorn ones are the not cool ones for the achievement. So victimize Kami. I need a land. This is fine, maybe. Oh, it's up against Locke. That's cool. I've never played against this. Do I get a forest? I can just get a forest. Oh, I forgot crop rotation. God. Ugh. Wait, what? Why did you kill that? You should have probably just played this as a land, honestly. Exploration just in time. Lovely. Alright, well, I need a land. If I had exploration, I could have just combied and probably would have won, honestly, if these cards were in opposite order. I was probably just winning very heavily. But that wasn't the case. Alright, time to go crazy. You. That. I guess I could have lost another 3 life. Starts to get a little questionable, though. Worm Coil. Coming in clutch here. World first. This is very difficult to kill. In fact, I don't think they can kill it. Or, you know, permanently deal with it, I mean. And yeah, we get some lock beats. They played their land first. A little bit of a mistake, I think. What did they get? Voidwalker. Voidwalker's annoying. It's annoying, I suppose. I'm sorry, what is that? What? Enters, choose target opponent, secretly choose a creature. Okay, well I guess I have to choose the Wormcoil, there's no other option. So they killed it, but it's still a thing, I guess. I can victimize it back into play. Probably makes sense. Is Vorinclex good here? It kind of is, but it's also, like, not that great. I think I'm better off just, like, doing this. Well, that's really annoying, huh? Do I sack this 3/3? I think I do. I'm going to sack the 3/3. I want the 3 life. Okay, they blocked the Death Touch one. I don't know if that was a mistake, or they just really didn't want to see it. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Also, I forgot we get Ulamog. Although, I don't really think Ulamog matters. So, it's just kind of chilling. Just mostly want the Wormcoil in play. Alright, well, my board state is still a problem, and I can obviously take 4 damage. A tap land and Utopia Sprawl. Probably the worst possible things are going to happen there with Locke. They do cast Crocs up. Really? Wow. Okay. This is Annihilator 1. Which is incredibly easy for my opponent to... Why did they just do that? Okay, I don't know why they just did that. I don't understand. Okay. They just targeted my land and gave up. Yeah, it's Annihilator 1, but I'm at 9. Like, let's say I swing with both. They probably don't block either. They sack the treasure. They take 14. I gain 6. I go up to 15. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm probably swinging here. Do I get to see what it's... Oh, wait, no, it's all face up, right? Locke is worded very strange. Yeah. I didn't see this card, though. What stole that card? How did they... Oh, it was this. It was this. They heisted something, which apparently might have been giant, because they didn't cast it ever. Not really concerned about that, though. It'd be a little hard in this deck to do it. But yeah, look at that. Blex drew like 3 cards, and that was actually pretty good. Harmonize in the command zone. That also milled things. Blex is neat. That's neat. They didn't block the lifelink token, and I don't really know why. I think if they kept the 3/4 around, they were better off? I don't know. Maybe not. Guess we'll never know now. This is going to have to be black. Needing double black every game is annoying. I forgot crop rotation. Please, someone remind me. I can only remember after looking at cards that I, in fact, want to take out crop rotation. Yeah, I'm going to get this. Oh my. Opponent, that is not Delighted Halfling. You've made a mistake. I'm just playing like Goldfish at this point. I'm obscenely ahead. Yeah, we can cast more ramp spells before we do anything else. Because this is just nuts. That's just like, wait, now we can just cast Blex and potentially also do something else. That is not an enchantment. Oh, it is? Yes, it is. Don't listen to me. Opponent caught right back up. Doing the old mono green thing. Oh, look, it's a card I'm not supposed to have in my deck. Alright, I have 4 mana left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want Entomb. And I guess I'll take this. Yeah. So, command zone. Let's cast. I don't actually know now. I guess I'm passing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We're passing, and then we can Entomb Victimize. I guess I. Oh, I needed to keep Blex in the graveyard. Oh, that was a mistake then. Ugh. Yeah, that was a mistake. Dang it. For Victimize. Well, I was far ahead. I am no longer far ahead. My opponent's played nothing but mana. Summon Bahamut? That thing? Binding? Sure. Might be a game where I actually lose after casting Exploration on turn 1. Yep, alright, I'm over it. I made a mistake. I was supposed to keep this in the graveyard. I could reanimate the other creature that Entomb gets, because there's only one target. And maybe I'm fine. We can blow this up with Summon Bahamut. Blex is just chilling as a 3-2. Well, we certainly weren't dead, so that was a mistake. Yep. It cost me the game. The only way to lose after playing Exploration is if you make yourself lose. Also, I drew Crop Rotation, because of course I did. It's like worse than a land. Alright, Rezug's already let me down. Be gone. Oh, I guess Traverse is nice with Blex. Yeah. Or Forage, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like Massacre Worm. Ashiok? No. I wouldn't run it even if it did work. If it makes you feel better. I wouldn't run it if it did work. I mean, I guess I could run Massacre Worm. I really don't like Massacre Worm, though. Or the other one. Alright, whatever. I can cycle the Crocodile, so at least it cycles itself. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, you don't pay life. But yeah, I would not run that, even if I was paying life. Well, that's annoying. Ugh. Let's get rid of Dark Ritual? No, get rid of Burgeoning here. Yeah, get rid of Burgeoning, I think. I could get rid of this guy, actually. He's not doing anything. 3, 4... Yeah, I'm going to actually just get rid of him. It's probably not going to do anything this game. I can turn 1 search into turn 2 persist, but I'd have to find something. I wonder if that's what I want to do. I kind of think it isn't what I want to do. Especially after now having drawn a land and keeping the Burgeoning. I'd rather go this route. Otherwise, it would have made sense to get rid of Burgeoning, so we should use it now that we have it. Okay, 1 into 3 on the play. Amazing. I'm going to try to do something here. I think this is the best Dark Ritual is going to get anyways. Okay, we got Vorinclex. I will take a land. Actually, I should take all the lands. What am I talking about? So they play a land, or they do anything in Defense of the Heart is good. I didn't hit a legend or non-legendary for persist. Look at that. 1 into 3 into 5. Talent. Oh, but wait, there's more. Wait, couldn't they have played that first? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, well. There you go. Keep that. There you go. I need to grab something that can be persisted. Why did they not sack a treasure token? What? Okay. I'll get that. Okay. Oh, I guess they're just digging? Yeah, they must just be desperately digging for an answer to defense. Otherwise, I guess they're not doing that ever. I'm sure we'll get to play the game eventually. Do we think there's an answer to Walls of Bossing Say? And if so, what is that answer? What does this deck do against Walls of Bossing Say? My opponent has drawn 15 cards. No, they're drawn 8. Toxic Deluge? That's unfortunate. They've drawn 9 cards. Mono green, everybody. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait. What? What are they... What? I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess this card. My opponent has drawn 15 cards, by the way. 15 cards. This is all in the same turn Corvold was actually cast. Okay, they found it. Good God. That was kind of dumb. Alright. I guess that's possible. That is obscenely stupid. 1 into 3 into 5. Into I win. Alright. Infinite cards. See half my deck starting turn 5. Well, at least nothing we did mattered, so I don't feel bad. It's not like I could have made a misplay. There was no plays to make. Hey, this is the same person we played that 10-hour game against in the Tamio matchup, and I think we lost it. Did we lose that game? It was like 30 minutes. I think I did lose it. Alright, Entomb. Probably summon Bahamut. Probably. No, we could get Gristlebrand. Yeah, we could just get Gristlebrand. I think that's fine. I'm going to draw now, so I can discard a creature if I find one. I did not find... Oh, I did. Okay. Let's go again. Yeah. This game's not really about my life total, so... One card in the graveyard. Let's... exile for green. Let's do this. Two cards in the graveyard. I can't forage. Tragic. Alright. So, victimize, defense, animate, removal, settle, I guess besiege you in another land. I could draw 7 again. Again, I don't think this deck actually kills me with damage, so... Go to 4? Maybe that's too... Maybe I don't need to do that. So, Pock. Do I have a second creature in the graveyard for my Arden? I do. Can just mill Gristlebrand? No, let's get Summon Bahamut in the graveyard. It's fine. Oh, okay. I'm somehow being dealt with here? That's insane. That is just nuts. Wow. I'm just being dealt with. That's crazy. It's actually insane. Five, 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year with the 15-month resub. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, my lands are indestructible. Look at that. Look at Walls of Bossing Say doing stuff. Isn't that great? Well, they can't just cast Memory. But I would lose my graveyard if they did. But again, I don't think they can cast it. Okay. This taps down the Summon Bahamut. But I still blow up their commander with the Summon Bahamut, so... So 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to play a land and then settle for a 10. And then I could cast... I don't really want to persist anything. Let's just put this in play, I guess. And then maybe I should persist. No, I'm going to leave up the Bitter Triumph. I'm not going to persist. If they have memory, I still have Summon Bahamut doing almost just completely lethal on its own. It also draws 2 cards. I can't really get Rivers Rebuked either, so... Okay. They did Rivers Rebuke me, but again, I don't think it's a long-term solution. What if I just cast this? Yeah, what if I just cast this? Okay, we'll do that. We milled a substantial portion of their deck. Alright, we did it. Get Schmieded. Yeah, last time I played against this person, they came quite prepared. My opponent has a very solid list here. I like this deck. This person actually inspired me to play this. Commander. Let's see. Anything crazy? Yeah, it was the person with this stupid card in their deck. Remember, like, they ran out of cards, and then they just drew this? I like this person's deck a lot. Looks like it hasn't really changed since last time. Last time I played it, they did see well over half their deck. They are running Omniscience. I don't think I saw that last time. Alright, yeah, I don't... Like, even if they answer this, which I'm sure there's some way to do, it's just a recurring issue, right? Like, I'm going to keep casting giant dumb things until something sticks. But they're doing an incredibly good job at not dying to it. Like, this is a game where I cast, what did I do this game? Shoot. I necromancied a Gristlebrand, and my opponent was still in it. Like, it was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. They could have cast... Oh, no, not anymore. There might have been a window to just cast Memory, but I don't know what that would accomplish long-term anyways, so I don't know. Oh, no, it's a Johnny. Oh, no. I don't have a good hand. It's on the play, because of course it is. Land that... Nope. Wait. Yeah, no. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Unless I have a god tier hand, I'm not going to play against a Johnny. It's a waste of my time. I have no business playing against it. Shouldn't ever see it in the matchup queue. It's kind of the only commander I feel that way about. Like, I'll play against Tamio. Shoot, I'll play against Scythus. I won't play against a Johnny. Kind of over it. We beat the Tamio player, and now the matchup finder thinks I can beat all the other good stuff. Interesting. So, draw, do nothing? What's the 7/7 doing for me? Literally nothing? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Tap land, forest. Okay, that looks nice. Black. How did... What? They just didn't cast Rofellos. What are you doing? What are you... Okay. So... This? And... Not this? What are you... That's stupid. Alright, so I guess my opponent really just wanted to have Rofellos with a protection spell, I guess. I would not do that, but you know, it worked here, so I guess it's fine to do it. Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, just too slow. Again. What is that even doing? Nothing? Just doing nothing. Oh, I don't want to bin it. Maybe I have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final parting. Oh, it's the actual worst thing on the top. You gotta be kidding me. Ay, ay, ay. Worst card on the top to see. Also, Shieldred's in my hand, which is awful. I'd rather it be in the graveyard or in the deck or something. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, well. Just literally nothing. Okie dokie. Well, I'm almost 100% to lose. Going into my opponent's next turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was too late for that anyways. 1, 2, 3. That's too late for anything. Cool. Very fun. Mono green. Mono green. My opponent just didn't play Rofellos a turn slower and still just completely dunked on me. Like I wasn't even playing the game. Ay, ay, ay. This format is a circus. It's a complete circus. Wish my chair would stop creaking. Tevel. Maybe that's fine. I'm not gonna Dark Ritual anything. Opponent, for some insane reason, didn't crack the fetch land. Huh. Very strange. Oh, they're doing it now. Okay, well, this is the price you pay for trying to get fancy on my end step with it like everyone else. For, like, no reason. Well, assuming they had something to play. Maybe they just wanted to see what their next draw was. They didn't know what color to grab or something. Reasonable enough. What do you have? Pact of Negation? What is this? Force of Negation? You don't force this. Oh, okay. Commandeer it. What did we lose? Stroke and Tutor. Wow. Fair enough. I'd probably do the same thing. Okay. Huh. Buried Alive. No, no, no. So, black. 1, 2, 3. Just Lumra? No, no, no. We Blex first. Yeah. You have another spell to interact? What? I grab these 3? Okay. Discard Platinum Angel. Yeah. It's not going to do anything here. Did I hit lands? I hit 2. Okay, well, if that's what they're doing, I'm just going to do this. And then this. Please counter this? Dang it. Dang it. Tragic. I was hoping they'd counter that. Oh, I guess doing Stone Cold Nothing is just better then, alright. Alright. Very interesting. They commandeered a settle and then didn't do anything after that. This is castable, right? This is green, black, blue. They just didn't cast this. I don't know why. Leaving up counter spells, but then they didn't keep doing that. They just gave up. I think there was like a Solitude or something. I mean, a Subtlety. I really don't know. Thespian stage, so there's definitely Dark Depths. Huh. They lost these. Both of these would have been fine. I don't know if I like this Commandeer. They needed a land, I guess. That's more important than anything else. Huh. Okay. Okie dokie. Another game where I don't want to just snap Kami turn 1. I probably just should here, right? Yeah, this is a game where I probably should do that. I just would really enjoy drawing a land. Not the end of the world, but it would obviously be ideal to draw a land. Let's cast this thing. Another... get another swamp. I'm not going to swing. It's Toski, huh? Wow. That's crazy. I guess Toski is mono green. It's probably just fine, right? It's still just mono green. You can do whatever you want, really. Okay, that was a annoying draw. If I play that... Okay. Swamp. Swamp. And... get rid of the rest? No, no, no. I want that. Okay. I got what I wanted. Well, sort of. Guess nothing's been exiled. Alright. Wormcoil it is. There you go, buddy. Chillin'. I can Final Parting Persist. Summon Bahamut or something? This is indestructible, right? Yeah. Wormcoil will block it forever if they do just play it. Assuming Bristly Bill doesn't run out of control, which it has the capacity to. This doesn't seem like a fetch lands kind of commander, so Bristly Bill's strange. Also, they didn't have to do that. They didn't even play a land naturally first. I don't know what that's about. Okay, they just had a second one. They just did it in a weird order. This doesn't give trample, but if they distribute too many counters, it won't matter. That gets blown up by that, but it is a second thing to play. That's actually an okay draw here. Yeah, I like this because now they have to choose what to do with their thing there. Let's put this on the Kami. Yeah, I should most assuredly put it here, and then I'll swing. That way the only thing my opponent can do here is, like, deal with the Kami, and then Wormcoil's just chilling. I could have also maybe still not attacked. I think it's fine, though. I think it's fine. Something has to be done about Journey, which means Wormcoil doesn't die. Unfortunately, this makes it indestructible, and then I don't have access to Journey, ever. This can get blown up by the Liberator, I guess, right? It's a thing that can happen. This is not indestructible. Alright, it did just simply work, which I'm not 100% sure this is the right choice by them, but maybe it is. It does feel strange, though. Not sure I'd go this route. Bristly Bill's the problem, though. I don't have an answer to it. I don't care about Toski. Yeah, I'm never doing that. I feel like I'm just getting rid of the Journey. Alright, well, I gotta take care of Bristly Bill. And this dies to the Liberator. Do we think there's an answer to Platinum Angel? What about Victimize? Hold on. Victimize gives me a second creature? Okay. It does give me a second creature. Why not? So, do I even want this? It is a stat stick. It's a pretty miserable stat stick, but it is a stat stick. I don't believe I'm swinging. They can't blow up the Wormcoil now, so... Yeah, if I lose because I didn't get Persist, then so be it. Wasn't meant to be. They played that for 1? Protection blue. Okay. You got it. Okay. Just block that. Okay. Sure. I'll take 3. Liberator is dead. Worm Coil is a lingering issue here. The Shepherd can swing as a 5/5, and this is a 4/4 Vigilance that gives Devotion. I don't know how relevant that is, honestly. I'll just kill the Devotion. They're effectively the same. This is a huge mana investment. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I can reanimate Worm Coil, and I really don't think Walls of Bossing Say is doing much, so we're going to go ahead and take a Worm Coil. Can I play this too as a creature? No. What do I swing with? I guess I just swing with the 3/3 lifelink. There's no playing around Crater Hoof. Yeah, we're gonna swing with this. I can't imagine they have Crater Hoof, but it's, I mean, they're playing against me, so everyone finds what they need. I'm sure. But decks usually with this kind of thing don't do that. They'd also have to actually have it, even if it is in their deck. Oh, look! Amazing. On the draw? Sure. Titan? Do I play birds or this? I'll play birds. I want to land it. Let's do this. So I have Final Parting Reanimate next turn. I was going to grab Shieldred, but I guess that's not the case in this matchup. Summon Bahamut, reanimate. It's a clean thing to continuously reanimate, so I'll do that. Take out this Talisman. I kind of have to take out the Talisman. Alright. Yep. That was a 1/3 I win. This is another 1/3 I win. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's against Dak Faden though. The answers can be there. That was like the only card that they could have to win too, is the Greater Hoof. It's annoying. It is what it is. They also need it Nykthos to like actually cast it. Because the deck doesn't like an army of ramp spells in it. Oh, they're playing against me. Always prepared. Alright, I do not at all care about Dak Faden on the right side of things. I wonder if I just grab Gristlebrand to draw a ton of cards? Maybe. They can't target me with Dak Faden either. Or they shouldn't, but I don't think they ever will. Get rid of 2 mountains. Interesting. So we cast this for 4? Yeah, it's for 4. Okay, not at all what I wanted. Gonna cast Delighted Halfling. Alright, well I don't need Delighted Halfling. And they, I guess they can poke their commander, I don't know. Okay. They got rid of Spell Pierce? Yeah, I guess I would get rid of it as well here. Baral is a little weird. It's a little weird here, I feel. Okay. Madness. Why didn't they Madness this? Couldn't they have just now Madnessed it? Like right now? Okay. Well, I lose to a counterspell, so congratulations if you have it. They've seen an awful lot of cards. Looks like they don't have it. So Summon Bahamut is mandatory. And I guess I can get Persist. Oh, they didn't have it, so could still have Stifle. They do not have Stifle. Five, 6, 7, 8. I can't recast it. What is this? Attack, seek a non. Wow, that's spicy. I can cast that. That is really, really good here. Because my opponent can't answer it at instant speed. Please play Dak Faden. Yes. Alright, so their mana is gone. Their mana is gone and we have Omniscience. And this is not an artifact, so they can't steal it. Ideally. No Worm Coil for us. Yeah, we accidentally played Platinum Angel. That would be a shame, huh? They can still deal with Vorinclex. I think the damage has been dealt, though. They had a window to ultimate and didn't get it. They also would need spells to actually do something with Dak Faden, and they're like currently not doing that, so this has to be a tap card. Yeah, it has to be a tap card. Otherwise they would have bounced it before I got to my mana. I am going to kill Dak Faden. It's probably never going to get cast again. And I guess I'll cast this. Ooh. Okay. I was going to say, the only way I really lose this is if I, like, pay too much life, I guess, and then they get around all of this. They have no lands. They have 2 mana. I really don't know what they could draw that matters. It probably starts with Frogify. Oh, that's not even good enough. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do. Like Cyclonic Rift, no, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do. Did they have counter spells? I don't think my opponent had any counter spells. Dak Faden drew like 6 or 8 cards over the course of that game. I think it was 8. None of those cards they discarded were counters. Maybe there are no counters. You have to make room for like goofy bad things. Like the one thing I don't like about Dak Faden. It is a cool commander though. But you do have to play like things that target your opponent's creatures, but also ideally don't kill them, which is like really, really bad. Alright, we have 3 lands and nothing else to do. I want that Dream Shieldred game, it's just not happening. I just actually assembled Shieldred as a commander in paper. It's kind of why it's in this deck. But it's not coming together too well. A lot of people mouse over Gemstone Cavern. That's kind of weird. Surprises many people don't know what it is. Very surprised. What do you possibly put here? A 2-drop? I don't know what 2-drop. Okay, I guess that's like the ultimate thing to do with that deck, is that card specifically. Kind of wish it got me a basic here, actually. Well, I imagine you play it, if you wanted to get it so bad. I didn't draw an answer to it. Rip. Alright, well. Do I just cast Blex? That's very stupid, isn't it? Yes. Very stupid. Whenever you another creature control enters... Okay. Please play your commander? Please? Thank you. Okay. I imagine that was a necessary thing to do for this game to continue, was to kill that. Okay. Other spiders, rats, boars, bears, or cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles, wolves. Alright. Wait, frogs? Alright, yeah, frogs. Frogs is in there. Alright, well, I'm going to lose to damage very fast, as in literally 2 turns. So, don't know what to do. Get in there, Blex. Get in there, buddy. Buddy, old pal, friend of mine. Look at Blex get there. Let him get there. Let him go. What the heck is that? Okay. It's just a frog. Lumra is probably not enough to save me here. Probably. Okay. I didn't expect to get this trade in. So the first step, I guess. But I don't know what to do. Name Elemental? Foreign clicks. Well, that's not doing much, is it? No, not really. Not really. Alright, well, I mean, I tried my best. But we got frogged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's just nothing I can do, I don't think. I think I'm just dead here. Okay, well, they didn't swing. I feel like I would have just swung. Would have been kind of dead over the course of 2 turns. Worm Coil. Can I play both? Unfortunately not. I should probably play Worm Coil. And I can do nothing else except this. Please trade. Ugh. I would have loved to see a trade there. That would have been amazing. They have so much mana anyways. Yeah, I just don't think Foreign Collects is doing anything. Well, maybe I was wrong. Okay. So, I'll play it now. Still nothing else to do. 10, 11, swing there. Does nothing. Alright. I don't think it takes much for me to just get tramples here. Of course, they have an immediate top deck answer to my card. Right off the top. That's their one and only card. Victimize, a little too late to matter. Although I could sack the... I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm not dead. I'm not swinging with the 11-11. Ugh, come on. That's gross. Yeah, that's probably just game then. That's ridiculous. It exiles it too. Ugh, come on. Come on. I draw Stone Cold Garbage. Let's play you. I find literal nothing, of course. Whatever. Decline? Doesn't matter. Ugh, it's annoying. Cool. Opponent top decks Frogify. I top deck Rampant Growth. Amazing. Well, that was 10,000 years of suffering through frog clicks. That's tragic. Very tragic. I barely made any game actions there. I just watched my opponent play. Frogs got leaped on. Oh, look. Just in time. I will keep that, because Blex is a card. Maybe I Molt Tender Journey. It seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Feels a little dumb. I'm here for it. Let's get it in. I only have one Snowland in play. Do I want a land? No. Do I want this? No. So... Traverse Valley. Forage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do actually have Gristlebrand. Next turn. Oh, there's another Snowland. Is this elves? What? Well, so far it is. Okay, it's apparently just straight up elves. I don't know if defense is... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Of course, they have the green one. An elf deck here. Oh, just in time. Let's do this. Yeah, Gristlebrand isn't drawing into something that makes me, like, win. Or, like, quote-unquote saves me. I should probably go this route. They're doing the seasonal... Well, they haven't done anything seasonal related, other than play this card specifically. They haven't done anything else. So they have to answer defense. That doesn't do it. Doesn't do it, okay. Oh, right, they're playing elves. Yeah, yeah. There's one of those is specifically... Yeah, you're right. Okay. Now listen to me. Just play 20 elves or whatever. Oh, is that it? That's fine. Sure. Okay. I don't think the game is really about this, but that is... The value is there. So, Vorinclex is weird. Does that kill anything? 1, 2... It does, but not a lot of things. I should probably get it anyways. Feels really bad to get this, I think. Shieldred can take out another thing. Summon Bahamut does too. I want Shieldred. I want Shieldred. I'm tired of not having it. I'm tired of it. I want it. I want it in play. Whoop. Do I swing? I don't know. I will always draw 7. This way I can discard a card. Okay, that worked. Oh, wait. Can I? Okay. Let's discard you. Alright, Shieldred. It did it. Shieldred killed a commander. We can remove it from the bucket list. Alright, well this is why I wasn't terribly concerned about Gaia's Cradle. Okay, we did it. If they untapped with all that stuff they had, we were probably screwed. That's like 25 mana. But we knocked them down to 4. Went from 25 to 4. Elves are pretty scary. Even though you can only have one of each elf. I think we've hit a point where you can just play... like, imagine they just untapped with this, right? That is an insane amount of mana. I didn't see any black or blue cards at all. But they had black and blue mana. You can play this as a mono-green commander. Or blue-green, or... like, you could just not play one of the colors or whatever. And they were only mono-green. I wonder what else is going on. Like, you don't have to play these. These would be forests. They must have had something. I don't know. But look at that. Shieldred did something. We're free. We're free! Which one puts your opponent in a worse mental state? I think Burgeoning does. And so Linrails. Which one does the most psychic damage? Okay, my opponent's playing a lot of weird stuff so far. Oh, they're not playing what I thought they were playing. Alright. That's neat. Oh, come on. Come on. So, search library for land. How many cards are here? 1. Oh, come on. Come on. No. No, it's the only land. Oh, come on. It's the only hit. It's the only bad hit. What did I do to deserve this? I just wanted to outpace my opponent in every game with green spells. I don't deserve this. Please kill Inner Elves. Please. Please. Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, don't kill Inner Elves, never mind. Please don't kill Inner Elves, thank you. Oh, alright, so I can get Pock and then do nothing. Right? Is that correct? Yep. I can get a... Alright, Blex. I really need you... Okay. To do something like this. And you did. Let's get... Exploration in play. This is a spicy amount of life I'm paying here, huh? Oh, yes. Hasn't cost me a game quite yet. But if ever it was going to, it'd probably be right now. Oh, I didn't have to play Exploration. Or Explore. Or Exploration, yeah. I didn't have to play it. I forgot about Burgeoning. Oh, I just paid 2 life for no reason. Okay, that was a mistake. Shoot. Alright, if we lose to 2 life, it's all your fault. I'm not going down for that one. I'm not taking the blame for that. Is now the time to sack these? Really? Okay. Maybe just wait on that. Wait, what? Okay, one of those kinds of players. So, final parting. Persist Platinum Angel and Clench Booty Cheeks. That is good enough. Is there another thing I can do? Not really. Not really. I kind of think that's the only thing I can do. It's so not reliable. It's just like, what am I doing? There's no way that... Oh, right, we have Crocodile. I hate how Crocodile's been good after saying I don't like it, and I've gotten it twice now. Yeah, we still get Persist. So I can do it whenever I want, right? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. There's no solution to this, I don't think. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop doing things. Okay. Okay, they're just doing this. Alright. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, the Crocodile don't do much now. It's just chilling. You just showed up for the cheeks, you know. Happens sometimes. Happens to the best of us. I should be at 9. I feel like killing this is a distraction, and like they shouldn't kill it. So we would like them to see. We'd like to see them kill it. Okay. Well, now killing it gives you 2 damage. They exiled it. Okay. Maybe a little strange. I think maybe they could have waited on that. That's not the biggest deal. And neither really is Primeval Titan. It's not really that crazy here or anything. You. Yeah, I didn't end up... I took out Crop Rotation, but I didn't take out Primeval Titan. Probably should have. Yeah, probably shouldn't be in my deck. I mean, the land mana's fine. It's just not like... There's no... Wombo combo. One more creature deals combat damage. Draw a card, lose a life. Into your end step. Okay. Edgy Acolyte. Oh, one of the card sleeves is bugged, and it's like doing this weird thing. Unless it's not bugged and it's just supposed to be like that. The world may never know. Okay, so... Blex... into Victimize? Go to 3? Can probably die from 3, so I probably can't do that. Take action. Reanimate Gristlebrand inside combat? Or do I reanimate, oh no, it's gone. They killed it forever. Of course they did. Do these enter untapped? Of course they don't. Ugh, why does nothing work? Oh my goodness. This incentivizes an attack, so I am going to swing here. I want my opponent to swing at me. Swing. Nice. Alright. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, Gristlebrand. Yes. Yes. Alright, so that. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I'm probably not going to draw 7 cards, though. So I don't know what we do next. I didn't think that far ahead. Actually, I literally cannot draw 7. They shouldn't Rite of Oblivion this. They should not Rite of Oblivion. But I feel like they're going to. But they should not. Yeah, you shouldn't do this. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. This is a huge mistake. Well, it's not a huge mistake, but it is a mistake. You shouldn't do this. I think they probably did it because they thought that this is forever in play, but it's not. I was going to lose it anyways. They had to target the Primeval Titan, or should have targeted the Primeval Titan. Alright, well, when in doubt, Blex it out. Okay, Stone Cold nothing. Submit 0. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4-mana ability. Can I swing this time? Now I cannot swing anymore. So, alright. Can we not have a land at least for once? That'd be cool. What does this do? Well, I have a lot of mana, but don't know what it all gets me to. And I'm dead, right? When Blex dies, you gain 4 life. Block there, do that. Yep, alright, I'm dead. Okay, look, the 2 life didn't matter at least. Although, I guess technically it did make me so I couldn't... make it so I could not find a single card here, to be fair. But they had Platinum Angel covered. That was not going to get there. Yeah, I think I could have won that. Maybe? Eh, maybe not. I don't know if I did anything majorly wrong. Other than, like, gamble on Platinum Angel, which wouldn't have done it. I don't like Primeval Titan at all. Yeah, it's the same reason I took out Crop Rotation. I should have took that out a while ago. Questing Beast? What is that doing? I could... Oh, you know what? Celestius? Celestius is a draw discard. That's a pretty good idea, right? Assemble is... Wait, I forgot about this one. This is the other weird one, right? Potentially gains 3, exile it. 4/4. Exile this card to your graveyard. Stop you. I haven't felt like I needed more reanimate effects, honestly. You know what I should do is default that thing, the black sleeve. Generically good? I don't actually agree with that at all. I don't agree with that. I don't think Questing Beast is very good in Historic Brawl. There's a reason I haven't seen it in probably 2 years. Probably longer than 2 years since I've seen someone play Questing Beast. Yeah, Violent Tumor can go, I think, at this point. Wouldn't say it's awful, though. Oh, I have 3 packs. How did that happen? I wish these just came out in some kind of order, so I don't have to click them. Though I suppose not everyone will complete the Mastery Pass, and they'd be upset. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Either until it's changed or something, I'm gonna put it to my default sleeve. One could argue it's not bugged and it's just how it's supposed to look. Unless it looked different at some point and then started to look like this. Where the heck is it? I mean, it stands out like a sore. There it is. Oh, I have to do this again. Come on. Come on, Wizards. Really? Get out of here. Oh no. Not what I wanted to see. Oh, I'm on the play. I can't skip it. Alright, I was gonna say if I was on the draw, just like skip my draws. Don't play a land turn 1, and then Necromancy turn 2. Summon Bahamut. But I'm on the draw, play, so I can't do that. I haven't had that happen yet. I'm sure, I don't think I've seen, no we have. I've seen it one time, someone just didn't play a land, discarded the reanimate target, then next turn reanimated it. I've seen that once. We'll just have to go the boring route of 1 into 3. And laugh all the way to the bank. Am I playing Rampant Growth next turn? 4... Let's see, 4, 5, 6... I don't know. Oh. That's not good. The old $400 curve. Do I bank on Necromancy next turn? This is probably more reliable than anything else. As like a thing to do. Okay. Not that amazing. Not that amazing. Defense could probably still be fast enough. I mean, it is only in my opponent's 3rd turn. Let's see, land that. I could reanimate. I could reanimate Platinum Angel next turn. Okay, that was not a creature. I'm gonna cast Defense. It's like rather unlikely I die. Should I tap for Rampant Growth? That has 1, 2. Probably not. Well, probably yes. Yeah, because they can't. They have Mother anyways. Let's just do it. You either kill me or deal with defense. And I don't think they're gonna kill me, so. Okay, good sign. Well, in the not dying department. Also fine in the not dying department, but that was probably the best sequence of things involving your commander. But it doesn't lead to me being unalive. Also, this now has Shroud, which means Mother Runes can't target it, which I don't think matters. Huh, that's a little odd. Does that make sense? Why not? So Stab Wound can get removed with Mother of Runes. They can Protection from Blacks. I actually have no idea how it works with Stab Wound protection when you try to enchant it before it's actually enchanted. We could find out. I'm gonna get Platinum Angel because I want it to do something for once. And I guess I will. Yeah, let's for science. Let's science this. What happens? What happens? Mother Runes targets itself. They didn't even try. Okay. They should have tried, because I don't know what happens. But they didn't try. So let's put you there, persist into hand. And then cast Necromancy. Alright. So first things first, deal with Platinum Angel. Second things second. Probably deal a Vorn click so you can continue the game with mana. They didn't concede. Opponent did not concede. Swords off the Transformer would be really annoying. They should use the Solar Transformer first. Probably doesn't matter, but you should have probably done that. Especially if that's the only thing you're playing this turn. Alright. Opponent's still in it to win it. Let's spin this. I haven't done that yet. A lot of firsts this game so far. There was no counter spell. Alright, I'll put the wall in. The wall's in. We did it. We did it. Let's cast... Alright, they're over it. They couldn't... It was the 0-30 that made them finish playing this game. It wasn't the Platinum Angel or the Foreign Clicks or the Crocodile or the Persist or the Bahamut. Nope. It was the wall of Bossing Say. Alright, yeah, it's probably very difficult to do anything. They should have definitely tapped this instead and would have completely circumvented my Foreign Clicks. Cool. I didn't find out how Stab Wound works with Mother, though. It would probably target itself, and then it has protection from black, and I assume that means it doesn't ever at any point get enchanted, even though I'm not targeting it or anything. And then it lives, and then you can use it to remove the other Stab Wounds. So I think that's how that would work, but I really don't know. I don't know 100%. Just like a soft 99%. Well, I don't have Reanimate, but maybe maybe we get there. Maybe we get there. So, you pass. Look at all that mana. Look at it all go. I'm going to cut down their commander, which I at this point wouldn't play around either. Alright, you're wrecked. Look at that. Quadruple 1-mana card. I win. Typical Brawl experience. Oh no, it's this thing. I don't think I've beaten this yet, but I've only played against it twice. Alright, that's not going to beat it. Platinum Angel can't do it. I don't know, I'm going to keep it. Overgrown Tomb, let's go. Oh. Sure. Fine with that. It's okay. Yeah, let's traverse. Please counter this? Oh. Do we expect any flashing nonsense? I don't know, I'm swinging. Opponent, you're not supposed to have something there. Well, at least I can block. At least I can block here. Another land? Yeah, sure. So I don't expect Blex to resolve. Honestly, I don't even think my opponent really cares if it works or not. I'm going to cast it. There's nothing else to do. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work here. I don't think I'm going to reanimate my Blex. Oh, it does work. Okay. Of course, it literally does nothing, as is tradition. Okay. There's just still nothing to reanimate. My opponent will probably never tap out for the rest of the game, so that's great. Wow, I can't believe that whiffed, huh? Alright, well, do you counter it again? I mean, it didn't do anything the first time. It's hard to not counter a 6-mana thing for free. Okay, they countered it with a weird card, but countered it nonetheless. Okay. Oh, stop having cards. Ugh. As like an unsummon. Okay, it wasn't subtlety. I'm sure there's an answer to Platinum Angel. I don't know what it is, but one can just hope it's not already in the hand. Okay, well, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure how to take that. Let's play this. Necromancy. Not really saving me. Not really saving me. Do I swing? What is swinging even doing? No, I'm not swinging. That doesn't make sense. Can I reanimate anything? No. Okay. Oh, look, it's a bounce spell. Crazy. When do I sack it? It casts as flash. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is probably better than Brawl. I think I said it was, so it stands firm that it probably is in fact better than Brawl. It's just egregiously annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's, yeah, well, just like the past, you just cast a spell and concede when it's countered. But I'm gonna make him have it. Yay. No, I have never beaten it. Not once. I have not once beat that. If I have, I don't remember. So it's basically never. Yep. This hand is pretty bad. Hand is not looking great. I'm gonna cycle that. Is this always unblockable? Yeah. Wait. triple island? What? What are you doing? What's happening? What's happening? Okay. Blex. Cut down. I'll take a symbol as well. Actually, I should take a land too. Okay. This is like the only mana dork you have to manually do the thing. I'm gonna just yeah, I'm gonna cut down their commander. Gonna commit to that. Maybe I should have grabbed a forest instead. I didn't put too much thought into that. Swiftfoot Boots is really weird. I don't know how... so far, my opponent has not convinced me their commander is important. So we can cast Worm Coil, and then we can cast it again. So that's fine. Just fine as it is. Not a moment finer. I just cast it twice here with Necromancy. Or the Assemble from Parts. Okay. Or it just resolves? I don't know. I can't block their commander anyways. Apparently it just resolves. Strange. I have absolutely no idea what my opponent's deck is. It's a little weird to play something this abstract and then get upset when it doesn't work. But this is the Magic player base that we're talking about here. Oh, wait, nope, we're back. Maybe we just had to go for a second. Okay. They countered it with share a card time. I can't imagine there's an artifact or a creature in my opponent's hand, but that did happen. I could cast Shieldred next turn. Yeah, we could just keep doing things until they can't do anything about it. Which apparently is this turn. This is not going to work out at all. Unless they have... I don't even know what, actually. Don't even know what. Five, six, okay. The green situation's a little questionable. My green situation is very questionable. I should not be in this position. I should have a second green stars. Definitely a mistake. They have to deal with Shieldred basically right now when the game's over. They do have more creatures though. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. So, do I grab Worm Coil? Okay. Yeah. Not sure what the long-term solution is for my opponent here, but I don't really know if you should ever do this. You should probably leave this in your hand to deal with the next giant dumb thing I'm playing. The only reason you do this is if you want to color screw me, but that's not really a thing. I can even just cast this and find a green, so like it's gonna happen. But I really should have had a second one in play already. What do I do this turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a land? It is actually a land. So 7, 8. 7. I don't actually know what I do this turn. I guess I do this and do not give them a card? Yeah. I think we just make the other worm coil doesn't matter as a 1/1. Them drawing a card is better than a 1/1 worm coil engine. So I probably just reanimate worm coil engine here. 6? Yeah. These two? Yeah, these two. These two. Okay. Found it. Settle could probably give me a green source. And if it doesn't, it's not my fault. That partner thing really has to be fixed. Really has to be fixed here. Too much has to change for stick fingers to get in this deck. I think, at least. I think so. Alright, let's just talk about it. Okay, so if you want stick fingers to work in this strategy, you do have to get rid of all like the mana dorks and stuff, and then at that point, if you're accommodating stick fingers, you should probably just play it as your commander, and not like in your deck randomly. You could still just play it and say screw it. Sometimes you hit a mana dork, other times you don't, right? You could do it for like 4 or something. You're bound to hit something scary with it, but there's kind of a decent amount of ways to put creatures in your graveyard anyways, buried alive and whatnot. In fact, I wasn't even running every card that just specifically put a creature in my graveyard and did nothing else. Those kinds of cards are kind of weak, right? Buried alive is the best setup, but it doesn't do anything. You know, it just puts creatures in your graveyard. You have to do something after. Any card that on its own isn't crazy is already, like, not... Like, this is very different from Entomb and Reanimate. It's just slow and whatnot. See, I just don't think Stick Fingers is really that great here. What else? Wall is dealt with by kind of every color in some way, except, I guess, Ujin, which wouldn't really care about this. Oh, no, Ujin can just cast Ulamog. Yeah, never mind. Colorless actually can quite honestly deal with this. Same with Platinum Angel. Every single deck, even the most jank of jank, which I did see some jank today, even like the random winter quest achievement decks that people are playing for the achievement thing, are dealing with Platinum Angel. This is just not a card. It's not going to ever win you a game. Excuse me. I had it in play once, maybe twice. The game where it, like, did save me, I could have just been saved by getting something else, like Gristlebrand, instead, but I just wanted to put this in play for once. But this should just be... You're just playing this because you like it. You're not playing it because the effect on it is relevant. Sometimes it can buy you 10 turns, right? You just draw going with your opponent, but that doesn't mean you're pulling ahead. You know, stalling out the game or whatever doesn't necessarily help you that much. Giving my creatures indestructible means my reanimate spells are less useful, because then my things can't really die. But if you have it in play with something like Gristlebrand, suddenly you are big chilling, as opposed to just simply winning anyways, like you would be with Gristlebrand in play. It makes Valgavoth more interesting. I never got Ulamog to do anything except like one game where it milled somebody and did stuff, kind of. But for the most part, it's not really a good reanimate target. I'm not looking to really cast it. I never really found myself, and I probably could have done this more had I been paying more attention, is like or rather just wanted to go that line, is just get these two with stuff like Buried Alive every time, and then reanimate this and just Annihilator 50. But I don't know. Wait, does that... Yeah, that works. Yeah. For some reason I thought Stick Fingers had something to do with it. It does not. Stick Fingers is just the Buried Alive. So yeah, you just exile this and Annihilator 10, because it sees itself... The token sees the 10/10 as an exiled permanent, so it'll show up with 10 counters. You just swing for Annihilator 10. I never went for this line. Never went for it. It does require maybe too much. Like, Arden is fine in this deck, but I don't... Oh, my mouse. Please. I clicked away the Ulamog. The Ulamog is... It's not really great on its own, and is only kind of solid with this, right? Like, you have the game-winning attack if you have that, but I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the Ulamog too much in this deck. Same with the Platinum Angel. Wormcoil is... I was off Wormcoil for quite a while, and I kind of am back on it a little. The game is not, like, go wide crazy like it was a while back. Like, games are being ended when, like, I don't know, the widest board has, like, 5 creatures or something. It's not, like, 10. Wormcoil does a pretty good job at chilling when your opponent doesn't have 15 creatures in play. Like, not every deck is Heir Apparent or whatever. Wormcoil is actually kind of okay against Heir Apparent. But still, I'm a little bit more back into this card. It also works really nicely with Victimize, because it leaves behind tokens. You can sacrifice the front side or the back side. Hornet Queen is kind of where I put the Wormcoil slot in my head. I think Hornet Queen is fine. It's okay, at least. It does stonewall a fair amount of strategies that don't really have an answer to it other than a sweeper. And if they're sweeping your Hornet Queen, that probably means that they've swept their own board that they want it to swing past Hornet Queen with. So it's not a really good thing for your opponent to sweep as a threat in that way. Leaves behind a lot of creatures and whatnot. Yeah, maybe Hornet Queen is a thing here. It's been a long time since I've played that one. A long time. But I like it. It is a cool card. Interesting that they might be a thing again. This is fine. I don't particularly like this card too much, but Massacre Worm sometimes gets you there. I did have this matter more than I thought I would. I would not play this if it didn't cycle itself. It does actually set itself up in the graveyard, which is kind of nice. Give that more credit than I just do there. Like, I think just the fact that you can discard it and then reanimate it without having to put it in your graveyard with another card is quite significant. You can't really do that with Massacre Worm, but people play Massacre Worm all the time. It does hose the Mana Dork meta pretty well, I guess, which is what we're in, and we've been in that for like 2 years now. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't really deal with the Mana Dorks by the time it would matter that they're dealt with, but it's something you could just consider. I'm not really sure. I like Lumra. It's a little awkward with Deathrite Shaman, though. This never came up. They never really got in each other's way, but you do lose access to some mana there. But by the time you're casting Lumra, it probably doesn't matter. I don't have like Lumra 15 times, vomit millions of lands in play or whatever. Crop Rotation in Primeval Titan came out because I don't have Thespian Stage Dark Depths. I probably should. I mean, Into the North is now way more valuable, which is very unfortunate. I'm tired of running Snowlands. But because Dark Depths is a snow land, this can find it. That is huge. That's just huge. I think the opportunity of like not running this when you like Rampant Growth effects is now just gone. You like kind of have to run it because it gets Dark Depths. So now you're forced to play Snowlands to some degree. I don't know. I just like this. I want my normal lands. Let me have my normal lands. But it's part of the game. Just got to accept it. What else? Yeah, I mean, that's it. Black, green, ramp giant things or reanimate giant things. I like this. It also has this kind of value engine in the form of this black spell here, which is really cool. I just liked every time I cast it. You know when you can pay life, or at least if you're paying enough attention to the matchup, you know when you can pay like 15 life and not care. There's a fair amount of decks that aren't really going to do damage. They're going to win some other kind of way, so you can pay a lot of life there. Black market connections probably should have been in here, actually. Now that I'm seeing that it isn't. I made too much room for goofy giant spells, and I didn't end up playing all the core staples. But yeah, I like this. Blex is a cool card. I like it. I've seen this played as a like the Rock kind of strategy, just black-green value, and it was cool there. I don't think I've ever seen it with reanimate spells, but I did like it. It's inconsistent. You know, you can't choose the top 5 cards, but that's okay. Most of the time, you're going to get something. There was a few times I got nothing. A 4-mana mill 5 cards is a little lame. There's certain things I could use to circumvent that. What is it? Not Vorinclex. Grist? Is it Grist? Like, Grist is okay. It's something that you could, like, oh, just mill it. Or whatever, but like, more of this effect is fine, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'd have to put more thought into it and change it around to not just be so in-your-face reanimator and have, like, those intermediate escape, unearth, grist style cards to have, like, this middle ground or something. But something would have to come out for that. Maybe some of the nuclear bombs. I could go a little bit lighter. The only reason I had so many was so the spell could sometimes bend them, and I could just draw and actually hardcast them. But I feel like I still had too many, right? Compare yourself to a mono green deck like Rofellos, where it just casts, like, whatever Rofellos wants to cast is probably okay, and then all the other things are just in the way. It's okay to have the same 5 reanimate targets every game, like the 5 best, instead of the top 10. You just always play the top 5. You see them less consistently with your spell, but I'm sure it's easy enough to continuously put them in the graveyard if that's what you're trying to do. Or you could just run tutors like Grim Tutor and just find them that way as well. But yeah, I like this. This is cool. Cool strategy. Really cool commander. I don't know what irked me to play it right now. I did have to actually craft this. It did burn a mythic on it, but I like it. I think it's always a cool commander. It's always on my mind. It's been on my list for, like, wow. It's been on my list basically since Strixhaven came out. I don't even want to look when that was. But yeah, let me know what you think.